What is up? What is going on, David, SVA Card Collectors? Last night, I was exhausted. Fell asleep putting my kids to bed, because that's what I still do. And woke up, and my wife was still awake. And as she was falling asleep, I decided to put Netflix on and chill. But literally, I just chilled. I think that's not what you're supposed to do. But I put on that movie, Jack of All Trades. And it is a baseball card movie, and it turns more into, family issues. The father leaves his son, and the father had a big baseball card shop. And it's the story about that. It's a short film. It's only an hour. It's like about an hour and a half. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of stuff that, as I was growing up, I remember a lot of the cards that, the junk wax era, and a lot of the same sentiments, were said that, you store these, hold them for 30 years, you're going to have a ton of value. And basically, they didn't, because card companies were fat pigs, and they just printed out sheets of this stuff. And it seemed like, and if I read some stuff about it, but Upper Deck seemed to be caught up in a lot of the bad stuff, meaning if they wanted a bunch of Griffies, they just printed out a bunch of Griffies and sold them, and people made a lot of bank. If they were going for $50, not a problem. I'll just print more, and there you go. You have a bunch more Griffies and selling them. So it seemed like it was somewhat prevalent and somewhat known. So I would definitely check it out, Jack of All Trades. There's nothing new or glaring where you could be like, oh my God, I had no clue. But it just brings you back if you're, someone around my age, mid to late 30s, sexy devil that I am. And the best part was when I used to watch Don West, he would sell Mark McGwire rookie cards. You get 10 sets and then a Mark McGwire rookie card. Be dialing. And he would sell late at night, midnight, 1 o'clock. And I was in college a lot of times, drunk, and would watch this guy. Never ordered any cards from him, but definitely watched him. Watch him for hours. And the guy was nuts. And he had him on, which I couldn't believe. It was really, really good to see that guy. Good old Don West. So, that's that. Now, tomorrow, I spoke about it yesterday, but we're gonna run through it real quick. Panini Contenders Optics for basketball. That's coming out, and that's all the guys from last year. Panini Majestic Football, that's also coming out tomorrow until they change the date on me again, and I don't even realize. You also have Immaculate Collection Collegiate Football, and that's coming out as well. Obviously, it's all collegiate, but it's a high end because it's the Immaculate run. And you also have Topps Chrome coming out tomorrow. Now, I know Nationals is starting soon, and everybody's talking about Nationals. Now, I think the podcast is the Sports Card podcast. It's basically got one of the guys, a group of guys who really putting the screws onto PWCC, doing their own investigative stuff outside of the blowout forums, and exposing a lot of the corruption, unfortunately, that's being prevalent in the graded card industry. So my question, a guy said, I'm not going, just because he's like, I don't trust anyone anymore. There's a lack of trust, and I don't know a lot of people, and I don't want to stake my reputation on it. And I couldn't agree with him more. I mean, if nobody, and I'm not saying I got the balls to do this, I wouldn't say I would go to Nationals and be like, saying some crap. Maybe I would, but they'd give me some free merchandise, and that would be good. I'd go, you know what, these guys aren't that bad after all. I'd fold real quick when I get stuff for free. But yeah, I mean, Nationals should be a problem. And if PWCC, any of these big card trimmers that have been exposed for blowout, any of these guys, if they're at a panel, if they're anything, they should get lit up by people. It should not be, oh, it's no big deal. I mean, this is the place to be. And if no one does, everyone just listens to them, is courteous and is nice, and it's just whatever, it's going to continue. Because they're going to go, well, I guess it wasn't that big of a deal because no one said anything to me. Yes, the internet and the anonymity, even if you do show your picture, is better, and it's easier to call people out and say stuff. I mean, that's what Twitter is, just a bunch of people who really won't say anything to you in front of your face, but behind your back. You know, that's what it should be called, behind your back. Because Twitter, you know, that's just people just yelling and screaming at each other. Now, it's not so prevalent in baseball card industry. They're pretty good, but what I'm saying is this: there's a lot of stuff that's come out, and there should be people there who just let them have it, bring the ruckus, and hopefully that does happen. I don't think it will, but whatever. And I hope Gary Vee being there brings more notoriety, brings more people into the hobby. And so next year, when I go in Atlantic City, it'll be even bigger, better and better. Isn't that I think that's what South Park was called. That sip of coffee we brought, no, I really want that. I know I say it every day. I'm going to shut up about it. For the most part, all I did was cut tiles for my bathroom. I didn't actually put anything down because it took me forever to cut around the toilet bowl. So, even though I am in construction, I am terrible at doing construction. And so, it took me forever. So hopefully I'm able to get that done today or tonight. And I will be on vacation for a little bit. I'm going to Lancaster, Pennsylvania. No, I will not be going to any card shops or anything like that. I'm going to some hotel that has a water park in it, some nonsense there. Probably head over to Dutch Wonderland. Not Hershey Park, because my little one is just too small. But plus now, man, I get old. I can't go on roller coasters anymore. I would be able to go on anything, but any spinny type thing, I get dizzy. I'm like out of commission. Like I can't do nothing. Like I have to. It's bad. I don't know why. But I'm excited to hear what happens in Nationals. Hopefully people are doing live video there. I hear it's pretty big. So I'd like to go there. I think August 17th, I will be going to the East Coast National. I think they just made that up. I don't think it's a national at all. It's just an East Coast. And that'll be up in Westchester. And I remember that used to be huge when I was a kid. We would go upstate. To me, it's upstate. I live in Long Island. And the Westchester, Forum, whatever the hell they call it. And they would have 500 tables. It would be like once every couple of months. And it was packed. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And it was stuff that I've never seen, that you would never see anyplace else. It was great. It really was. I loved it. I remember going one time on a Friday. They said all the good deals are on a Friday. I remember going when I was much older. Much older. Just to go, just to see it, because I worked close by. It was a ghost town. There may have been 10 other people there, plus me, but all the dealers were there. So I walk around going like, what happened? Like this place, even on a Friday, would be slammed with people going, and it's just crazy how eBay has interrupted and just messed up card shows. It really has. And the greed from all these dealers, not dealers, I shouldn't say dealers, because the dealers got screwed at the end. Greed from Tops and Upper Deck really just, they brought the ruckus to the dealers. Then the dealers tried to bring the ruckus to us because some of them are shady, but besides the point, they got their comeuppance, some of those. Well, people were just good guys, regular guys, and wanted a car trap. But, it sucked. That sucked. Need to figure out what my next article is going to be. I saw someone talk about maybe SGC versus PSA. I don't know if that's what it's going to be. But, guys, if you have any suggestions, questions that you have, please put it out. Flick Chat. I'm over there more often than not than Facebook group because it's just much easier for me to have a conversation. Just download the app, Flick Chat, F-L-I-C-K Chat. And people are buying, selling. And another thing I wanted to talk about earlier, fantasy sports. I've decided that I will do a fantasy sport league. And I'm going to do football, basketball, and baseball. I think it'll be a good way for everyone to learn about players. And, maybe, it'll be a couple of bucks each person. I don't know what it is exactly. And then the prize will be, I don't know, a Mark McGwire rookie. No, it'll be like a box of cards. I don't know about a case of cards. I don't know about that, guys. Oh, Jesus. You hear that? Sure you do. That's great. That's great for the podcast. Nice, running over like dirt. So, I think that will be fun and educational because it'll force us to learn the different players and who's doing well, who's doing not, and then you'd be able to check on their cards much quicker. Hey, man, this guy's doing really good. Let me check out his rookie card. I can get it real cheap. I think you get it. You know what I'm trying to do. So, I'm definitely going to be doing that. Stay tuned for me setting things up on that aspect. Guys, you know what to do. SVAcardcollectors.com. There's only 2 days left. Sign up, and you may win a chance to win 2 Topps Update Chrome Mega Boxes. Also, hit me up, Flick Chat, F-L-I-C-K Chat. It's an app. Download it. SVA Card Collectors is where I'm at. You just type my name in, and you can find me. I'm there. I'm also all over the place. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. So if you want to go over on those avenues, I'm there as well. You guys know what to do. Buy some cards and go broke. Later, people.